think you know everything, but the world is about to see the truth.
Heart or no heart, I'm coming for you.
Well, hello guys, how are you? It's Gonzalo from Cartelera in Spain.
Hey,
Hello.
How are you?
We're great.
Nice. Well, okay, I will go with my first question then. I want to ask you first, what did attract you to this project for you, Matthias, as an actor, but also for you, Tom, as a director?
Yeah, of course. One of the main reasons I wanted to do this movie was, oh no, I can't say it, was just the money. And no. I mean, first I really was, was Tom Harper and really, and Tom Harper and Gal and of course, working again for Netflix, making a big action movie with a female, a female agent. And when I read the script, I was super proud, and I loved this my nerdy, lovely character. So, yeah, that I wanted to be part of this, and here we are. Tom, what was it for you?
I think I've always been interested in this genre. I've always loved other movies in the same space, and to get the opportunity to take an original, make an original film in that arena was really exciting. Particularly, as Matthias said, with a kind of a female lead, but also like it touched on some really interesting things that felt very resonant to society. Particularly the kind of the evolution of technology and how we're increasingly reliant upon it, and how it's growing in its power, and how do we navigate that? How do we use that at the same time as retain our morality and our humanity, I suppose. So it kind of was this great thrill ride, this kind of great action film with some fantastic characters, but also had kind of social resonances as well.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to ask you, Tom, because probably forever, we have had amazing movies, franchise series about spy thrillers. So what can you do in order to make a difference, to be recognizable and different from the others?
I don't know. I think that whatever film you make, there's always a million other things that have come before it that are references, that have similarities, that are one of the wonderful things about art is it's a product of all the things that are surround you at any one time. So my answer for this movie is the same as all my movies, really, which is you could try and absorb as many references and cultural touchstones as you can. Some things more than others, obviously, depending on who you are and what your tastes are. And then I try and block all of that out and just tell the story in the best way I can, in a way that I think that it does justice to that story and those characters.
Mm-hmm. That's really interesting. Now, Matthias, I would like to ask you about this moment when you are playing with the heart, like doing this mimic. I always love that in movies. So I want to ask you, how much of it is like spontaneous, and how much is it established choreography?
It's a good question. I think there's zero spontaneous moments in it because we really had to focus on the language, because it was we needed these scenes exactly made, or the movements, because we had our CGI supervisor and Tom, who really needed an exact timing, even for the other scenes, for the characters, for Gal's scenes, for me delivering lines in combination with that movement. So I think, right, Tom, we didn't do any.
It was really hard because not only did you have to learn the lines and the blocking, but there was this dance going on with your hands that you had to learn too. I think it was really impressive to see you do it.
That's really impressive.
Yeah,
because Tom's
and
advice
there was some you learned the language, but then you kind of got freer with it. You use it, and there was some spontaneity as well. And there's definitely some behind the scenes improvisation that you did that I think people would enjoy.
Okay, maybe we've been like 2% spontaneous. Okay, that's
Okay, great. Okay, well, they are telling me that it's a wrap. I would love to ask you a lot of things, but guys, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Chance of success just plummeted.
Only because you've got no imagination.
This is what I